I'm already credited up to 99 credits here, so I'm ready to go. It's Rygar Arcade. Now, I used to play this game when I went to a little go-kart track that was up in Whitesboro, New York. I had to find out exactly where that was at. I contacted both my parents earlier to ask them, and my dad seemed to send me a bunch of information on it that I could read about it. But it was in Whitesboro. It's near where I used to live. I used to live in a little village called Clinton. I lived there when I was almost 6, Clinton, New York. I was born right outside of Utica. So a little suburb outside of Utica. But yeah. My grandparents, my mom's parents, when I used to visit them in the summers, they would take me and my brothers there. I mean, my one brother that used to go up there, my one older brother, there all the time. I know we've all been there. We knew the people that owned it, so I'd get, sometimes free tickets or extra laps for free. I get maybe free miniature golf games, stuff like that. But this game was in the arcade there, and I remember this is where I played it. This is the only place I ever remember playing it. And it would, you throw a quarter in, it'd eat it. And that'd be about it. You die in about 3 seconds. It's how it's made. It's like any arcade game. It's just made to just gobble up quarters, take your money, and that's how they make money off the machine. But it's a lot of fun to play this, just knowing I can actually just play it and do what I want, and there's no money involved. But I know you can run out of continues in this regardless, even if you're all credited up. It's weird, but it takes a long time. Let's get started. And it's all in Japanese because apparently I have the Japanese version of this Rygar arcade game. All it is just repetitive, killing stuff. I just remember dying a lot sooner. Probably because there was real money involved, so I'd die right away. About to die here. I'd say these got me. I'd say these graphics are pretty comparable to like the Super Nintendo 16-bit era. The way they did it. You got 2-dimensional, So yeah, I'd say like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo style graphics. And there we go, got through the first stage. Now, in the newer Rygar that came out on the PS2, which was like 20 years ago, and that was new, it was a 3D one, it had those statues that you had to turn. I went back to play this, and I'm like, oh, so they come up with that before that updated version that was in 3D. Well, not really updated, it was a new adventure. I beat that a long time ago. Beat it one time. Rygar on the NES is pretty hard. If you look through my short videos, I did a short on fighting Rygar. It's actually not as hard as my brother always made it out to be. You just have to beat him fast. You have to power up and you gotta beat him quick. That's what I did in my short video. I used a lot of save states to do it too. I couldn't just beat that game. There's no password system or save feature, nothing. I mean, this is just... You just play it. I can't even get mad at the game. It's... really no use of it. I know I'm not going to be... I don't know how long the game is. It just kind of goes on and on. I just felt like playing it. Thought I'd make a little review on it. All kinds of items here that you can get. What happened to the music? It's like it bugged out or something. There it comes back. Ah! Comes the Grim Reaper. Continued. Everything dies behind you once you go up to that. It's like it's a magical thing. I mean, I really just don't have much to say about it. It's Rygar Arcade. Kind of mindless. There's the sun that you like to see there in Rygar. Like on the NES, you see that. I think it's right at the beginning of the game in the NES. Oh man, I thought they got me. It really matter if you get the items. I mean, really. I did have that longer shield whip there for a minute. That thing. Whoa, whoa. I wonder if that'd be like going on an adventure like that. Dressed like Rygar, you just wander the world doing that. I think I've said that before. I mean, how did he get recruited for this? Stupid flying yellow bat things, whatever they are. Dragons, flying dragons or something? I don't know what they are. And he's annoying. There's toads with yellow tongues. Ah. The music isn't that bad. Just get that high score. That's how you had to do it back then. It was all about high scores. Ah, I walked right into that, jumped right into that. Keep wanting to get the items. I don't even know what the use is. There, I got the long whip. I stay long enough to keep it, alive long enough to keep it. Yeah, I felt like that went right through him or around him or something. Get a little bit harder here. Ah! Wonder where he's taking him when he goes up in the air. Like, is he taking him to heaven, or is he just pulling him up in the air and then he's going to take him to hell wherever that's at? He's a Grim Reaper. He's probably just taking him to heaven because he's trying to, you know, save the world here. Ah. Ah, there's too much crap. I mean, I can keep playing and playing and playing. Ah, it's too much. Is that mountain like angry with me back there? That ice mountain? Looks like it. Gotta be close to the end of the stage here. Man, they really want Rygar dead, don't they? Maybe I'm not to the end of the stage. There we go. That's all it does. It just keeps re-looping this and the harder stages, and that's it. This is round 8. I'll have to look it up, see how many rounds are in the game. It'd be nice to see an ending to it. You won't ever see an ending to an arcade game in the arcade. Because most people won't put that much money into it. Usually you put a couple quarters in and you leave. Like, that's enough. Wasted enough money on this. He thought he had me. Oh man, that one's gonna get me. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't think you can kill those. They got like armor on them. The ones that are like knights there or something, or whatever they are. And those one big like turtle things, it just doesn't do nothing to it. Unless you gotta hit it in a certain spot, I don't know. I didn't even jump. I didn't realize to do that. Well, better be careful here. Okay, I'm just gonna go away. That bothers me. I didn't get him. Ah. Man. Stupid yellow-tongued toads. They look like, I don't know. At least when you die and you come back, there's nothing there for a few seconds. As far as anything else to say, I really have nothing else to say about the game. It's just a good old fun arcade game. I like this version of Rygar because you can just kind of kick back and just keep playing it if you don't feel like thinking about nothing. It just puts you in a completely different, set of mind, I think, when you're playing it. And I jumped in the pit. If you run out of lives or something, or continues, like it eventually does, just start over. Who cares? I jumped in that flame, man, I wanted all that stuff. That's kind of an old memory when I play this one, because I played it at Scotty's Go-Karts, Whitesboro, New York. I know exactly where it was at. That's why I had to ask them. I knew it was somewhere nearby where we lived. I remember it kind of being set back out in the country all by itself. I mean, there's a lot of country up in New York State like that, too. It was just kind of out. It always felt like it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Kind of surprised anyone knew about it, if it really was. That was always a lot of fun. Good memories of that. My grandparents taking us there. They would just sit back on a bench while we did whatever. Or one time my brother and I got into a fight in line there waiting to get on the go-karts, and my grandfather, he didn't tolerate that. So he told us, come on, you guys aren't riding now. We had tickets bought and everything. I think we went back and used them another time, but he had to sit down with them there for quite a while, actually. Just made us sit there and watch everyone else have fun, I think is what it was. Yeah, they didn't care for that. He didn't care for that for sure. I mean, neither one of them did. And I saw the grab machine, and someone didn't finish on the grab machine, trying to get their stuffed toy, and there was still time left on it. And I tried to jump up real quick to go play it, and he yelled at me, sit back down. And my grandmother even kind of told him, just let him go. Who cares? Nope, he wouldn't do it. They were old-fashioned. I mean, my grandparents, they're alive now. They'd both be 101. They were both born in 1921, so a lot of good memories of them. They did so much for me and my brothers growing up. Took us to do all kinds of stuff. They just didn't tolerate the fighting for no reason. No one's going to. I'm just dying left and right. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough for today. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Not really much to say about it. Hope you like my video. If you do, please hit that like button. I appreciate that. Leave me a comment about it. Tell me what you think of this game. You might have played it, may not have ever seen this before, but anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.